This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Wednesday, March the 12th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Time to consider introducing casino gambling in Barbados. The view of independent Senator Tony Marshall, even as he said he personally doesn't support such establishments. Speaking during debate on the Barbados Tourism Product Authority Bill and the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Marshall said government needs to give it serious consideration in the interest of tourism.
I do not believe that it is reasonable to continue to object to the presence of casinos when in fact Marhill Street is a casino. If we want to say tourism is our business, I am suggesting you cannot just say casinos no. I repeat, personally, I do not support casinos. I have always felt that, like most other people, that it encouraged a lot of things that our country does not need. But many of the countries that are doing perhaps better than Barbados have had casinos, and we have not had reports of the nature which was suggested would accompany casinos.
Yet another search for a missing person leads police to a marijuana crop. Lawmen combed the Waterford and Friendship areas this afternoon looking for a 28-year-old Guyanese Onika Gulliver. She was last seen at her First Avenue Station Hill St. Michael residence last night. Police acting on a tip carried out their search, and instead of finding Gulliver, they discovered 268 cannabis plants, the tallest of which was 5 feet. No arrests were made. A senior government minister is admitting that the Frendel-Stewart administration dropped the ball when it comes to fixing the problems in the international business and financial services sector. Donville Innes, who's responsible for that industry, says some of the challenges facing the sector are a result of tardiness and indecisiveness.
We cannot blame the global situation alone for our state of affairs in Barbados. As a nation and as a government, we have to shoulder some of the blame as we are tasked to shoulder the responsibilities of fixing the problems.
Innes was speaking at the opening of the 4th Annual International Business and Financial Services Sector Conference at the Central Bank this morning. The challenges facing the disabled were brought into sharp focus today. Multiple sclerosis sufferers traversed a section of the South Coast from KFC to Burt's Bar to demonstrate the problems they face using the island's roads. They say it's not safe for them, and they want the powers that be to pay more attention to their plight. Meanwhile, President of the Barbados Council for the Disabled, Senator Kerry Ann Eiffel, this morning invoked the words of the mighty Gabby in the 1982 hit tune Jack, to show how disabled persons are facing obstacles in getting access to Barbados's beaches. She was at the time thanking the Rotary Club of Barbados for delivering to the disabled community 2 wheelchairs specifically designed to enable wheelchair-bound persons to comfortably visit the beach or take a sea bath. She says without such equipment, some disabled persons would face obstacles when trying to get on the beach because of the many barriers constructed.
They strengthened security and they built the barricades, preventing us from enjoying the beauty that people pay thousands of dollars to come here and bask in. That is why the Barbados Council for the Disabled is pleased today to be the recipients of the donation from the Rotary Club of Barbados, which helps us to go a step further with our fully accessible Barbados campaign.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Haitian Sun Power.
In the region, CARICOM member states agreed to probe the pros and cons of decriminalizing marijuana. The issue was a major talking point at the just concluded intersessional summit in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where Jamaica signaled its intention to legalize the possession of a small quantity of the drug by year end, while Barbados and Grenada declared they have no plans of decriminalizing the drug. CARICOM chairman, the Vincentian Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonzalez, says joint talks has explored possible economic benefits from marijuana cultivation in what he called a structured sense. They've agreed to leave the matter in the hands of a commission to determine how the 15-nation grouping will move forward.
Concerns were raised regarding the potential public and mental health aspects of the use. The conference recognized the need for careful in-depth research of the various implications of the measures which are within the contemplation of the heads, and mandated the establishment of a regional commission to address the issues identified and others which are deemed relevant in order to provide clear guidance to the conference with regard to the decisions to be taken.
Internationally now, 2 women have been confirmed dead, but the death toll is expected to rise in this morning's explosion that led to the collapse of 2 apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan, New York. The tragedy, believed to have been caused by a gas leak, also left at least 22 people injured. Hundreds of firefighters are still scouring the mounds of debris for survivors and trapped bodies. Officials say the blast occurred about 15 minutes after a resident in an adjacent building called a utility company to complain of a gas odor. That's been the 6 p.m. update. Join us again tomorrow morning at 7. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Haitian Sun Power.